would you not tell your children about the Lord? You know, we have to actually teach them about God. Teach them how to pray. Talk to them about God and who he is and what he does and what his word says, and allow them to ask questions and give them answers to what you can give them answers to. You know, let them know how important God is and how much he loves us and what he says in his word about us. Let them know that they can talk to him and have a relationship with him. You know, be sure to tell your children the truth, but don't be so stuck on the religious rules. Teach them that relationship always come first. Always. I feel like, I can't tell y'all how to raise y'all kids, teach y'all kids, but you know, this video is this video. But I feel that we need to teach them about relationship first, you know, then religion, because it's just like, I have seen and heard so many times that many children turn away from the faith because of how strict their parents were about religion, you know, and that's where the religion hate begins. But they didn't know that you can have a relationship with God until they became an adult. So their parents were real strict about the religious rules. It was all about the religion, but they didn't know about relationship. So they started to hate the religion. But then when they got older, they came back to Christ and they realized that you can have a relationship with him. And that's why I think it's important to teach about relationship first when you're raising your kids up, to teach them about the Lord. Because you don't want to be so strict that they like turn away from the faith. Like, this is crazy, you know. But granted, they pretty much always find their way back to Christ. So I guess in the end, it doesn't matter as long as they come back to Christ. Like, you know, I guess that's just a part of their testimony. That's just maybe a part of their story. But I would think that that is something important that they would probably teach their children down the line, to prevent their children from going through the same thing that they went through, and teaching them what they didn't know, which is you can have a relationship with God. It's not all about religion, you know. And, you know, I know we can't avoid everything, but I feel that that is a great way to avoid that for your children, so they can have a clear understanding and a solid relationship with God, so you can just avoid any stumps and lumps, you know what I mean? Because a life without God is hard. A life without knowing God is a hard life. So I wouldn't want that for my children. I wouldn't want my children to turn away from the faith, and I wouldn't want to play a part in them turning away from the faith. But although they will live their life, but the same way you teach a child about God and religion, but the way you teach a child about God and religion will play a huge part of how they will take it, because everything starts at home. Okay, so if you're teaching them all the strict, you know, just about what you can't do, like I said, that will make them turn away from the faith and go another way and stuff. But when you sit down and teach them about relationship, and, you know, as a child, they're going to start building their relationship up with the Lord.